Power Talk Productions presents Dr. B, the ultimate legacy builder. Power Talk is a movement, not just a show. Join us to explore life's challenges, share success stories, and uncover profit secrets from top experts and innovators. Get inspired, gain confidence, and elevate your business and life. Dare to be you and step into your greatness with Power Talk. Thanks for connecting with Dr. B. Let's create a lasting legacy together.
Oh, okay.
Now, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Yes. Well, thank you, Angeline, Joji. Like, I just love you, and you came over here to Dallas, and just getting to know you was like, wow. You know, that's the word that I love to use, because I have Women's Odyssey Worldwide, and I was like, she needs to be honored and awarded with something amazing, because you've been doing incredible things. You're a pianist and have done amazing work producing work for amazing people and companies. I'm going to give you the stage, and I'm going to let you tell people what you do. Okay.
Okay.
Go.
I'm a music educator as well. And I think my accomplishment is a lot to do with music, teaching children, especially young children, because starting the kids piano lesson even as young as 3 years old can help nurture and shape the children's lives later on in life. I have so many professionals who came back to me and thanked me for the music education they have with me. It is not just nurturing the brain, um, cognitive abilities are being enhanced, memory faculties are sharpened, fine motor control are well developed, and of course, the personality of the child is really enhanced and gave them the confidence to do and proceed to life, help them navigate um, a more colorful life, or more enhanced, enriched life later on in life. I have students who became, like, for example, a couple of weeks ago, one of my former student called me and said thank you for the fine motor control he had acquired through piano lessons. He he remembered having very clumsy little fingers, and then he was not really that sharp when he was young. But after 9 years of piano lessons with me, now he's a surgeon. As a matter of fact, he told me that the from twinkles and scales to handling the scalpel proficiently with precision. So he's now a surgeon, and I am so happy for this kid. And this kid had really helped me a lot in making me realize the importance of music on the child development, not just from a neuroscience perspective, but also psychologically, emotionally, and even spiritually. One of my other students actually also became a doctor, but during the weekend, he is not just a father of 4 children, but he's also a music director. And he told me that, Miss Joji, I've got 3 MDs. I said, okay, you're a medical doctor. What else? Is that I'm also the music director in our church. So on weekends, that's my job. And then in the evenings, I'm the music daddy, because I do the follow-up call or follow up, practices for these children. I said, oh, I'm so glad. So spiritually, you can see how the child had developed from the music education he had with me since he was a little boy. And he's grateful. And, I have other students who became an award-winning filmmaker. He's now in London. And then I have also another student who is a Shakespearean actor in Paris, and he was so grateful for the training in his music because of the oral acuity that he gained. I had a student who became a school principal, and she told me that her biggest take is the helping her do goal setting one small step at a time and really pursuing what he or she wants to do in life. So, yes, I was being named as Miss 3D because I was very different from most teachers. I was very, very demanding, and I was actually calling for an optimal discipline. They have to do whatever it takes for them to accomplish the things that needs to be accomplished.
Mhm.
So, anyway, in a nutshell, that is my some of the accomplishments I have with my
Right.
student
And
teaching.
and you know what? This is the moment to really celebrate people like you because it was International Women's Day on March 8th, but I believe that we should celebrate women like all year, but we're doing it this month. And at the end of the month, I'm celebrating you and other women. And I really want to thank you for all the work and the dedication. And sometimes we're tough on people because we want to refine them. And it's like that diamond, sometimes it has rough spots and we have to kind of scrape it a little harder to kind of make it shine, but the intention is really good, and it's coming from the heart because you're like, I want you to be great and feel great, and it's good sometimes to push. I mean, sometimes I push my kids too to kind of keep going, and and right now they have an academy, jiu-jitsu academy, and they're like, Mom, thank you for being tough, and for pushing us. So I really want to compliment and thank you for all the amazing work you're doing. Music is really, I mean, it shifts our mindset. I mean, right now we could be fine, Joji, and then we can listen to a piece of music and then we feel sad because the music automatically
Yes.
shifted
It,
our energy.
yes, exactly. As based on what Dr. Masaru Emoto have discovered through the water crystal phenomena. He said that the music affects the well being of the child. So, in my own experience, the words you speak, the thoughts you think, the emotions you feel, the music you listen to affects the vibration you are in or the condition
Mhm.
you are in. Really, music helps nurture and develops a child, but also the music can also save the world because when we have beautiful music, we create beautiful children, beautiful grown up people. And when we have
Mhm.
beautiful grown up people, the world is more beautiful. As Dr. Suzuki said, his goal as a music educator is to make a difference in the world by making young or nurturing young children's souls through music. For me,
Mhm.
not just nurturing the soul, but nurturing the brain, because there are 9 parts of the brain that is being stimulated while the child is engaged in musical instrument playing, like example, the piano or the violin. And I have many, many, many students who came back to me and thank for the music education they have. It
Mhm.
maybe have, kind of disciplined, rigid, some at certain stage. Some of them needs it. But I am so grateful for the result. I came to a stage in life now that I can look back and see the results of my work. And I
Mhm.
thank God for the opportunity to nurture these children. I thank the parents for choosing me as the mentor so that they can have the
Mhm.
best of who they are.
I love it. Well, I'm grateful they chose you because I know that you've transformed their lives in so many ways. And I just want to say that even music, like I dance and I dance because otherwise I would be here sitting in my computer like all day because I work with international people and clients all over the world. So I would be here, but when I get up, it's really therapy for me because it shifts my energy. If I had a kind of bad day, it changes my whole state of being. So I'm so grateful for music and meeting you because you are an amazing lady. So thank you. I have to honor you and present you with this certificate. Let me show it to you. Um, the certificate is of appreciation. This certifies and it proudly presented to Angeline Joji. We're honored as a woman, a WOW woman by Women's Odyssey worldwide. So basically, I created the WOW movement because I think that everyone should create those wow moments and really feel like, wow, I'm either making and impacting lives or wow, look at what I did. I could do anything if I really plan to do that. So it's about motivating, inspiring people to keep going no matter what. So again, I just want to say, wow, with all the amazing work you're doing. And
Thank you
thank
very
you.
much. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you for honoring and appreciating what I have done. So many people have never been honored, so to speak, because our society is only honoring those people who are up there, who has connection in politics or connection in the high society and so forth. But someone ordinary like me, I feel so honored and privileged to have the opportunity to nurture these children. And thank you for honoring what I have done. My
Yeah.
work, this is my lifetime work. That is my purpose. I
Mhm.
feel that God gave me a musical talent and ability to nurture these children. Because now, even up to now, I only teach 1 day a week. But I still have children who loves me, and sometimes I even wondered if the parents are paying me for music lessons or for hugging.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I have a kid now who is 5 years old, and every time he finishes a little simple tune like "Mary Had a Little Lamb" or "Twinkle Twinkle Little Star," and he would look at me and he would hug me, and so yeah, and it's
Oh.
just simple little phrase, but that sense of accomplishment gave them that
Mm.
confidence, and they like to be validated, and they would just hug me.
Oh,
Sometimes, yeah,
that's so cute. But we deserve those moments too.
yes, and thank you.
No.
Thank
Yeah,
you very
well, thank you so much. And hopefully I can see you because I'm gonna do a book tour and I'm gonna be in Germany, Guadalajara, and other places. So maybe you can join us in one of those places or come back to Dallas. I'm gonna have you Alive and Beautiful again in November. So it was
when
a
in November.
again, I think it's either the first or the eighth. I'm still finalizing the day, but it's either on the first or on that 8th of November.
Okay, I will
Okay.
see, because um I'm not really sure, because the thing is we may be going there for the Van Cliburn competition,
Oh,
and
mhm.
that is towards the end of May. And
Okay.
Possibly. Yeah. I'm not
Okay.
so sure. There's some
Well, let me know when you're here. We can still have some coffee because I love to visit with you and sit and just kind of chat. You're an amazing woman. And again, thank you. We honor you as a wow woman by Women's Odyssey Worldwide. So I'm going to connect with you because we have a lot to talk about and we have a lot. Uh, Hopefully, we have a plan in mind for Alive and Beautiful for some of our children. And hopefully, that can be one of the goals that we reach together. So thank
Yes,
you.
I could speak to parents about
Mm,
the role of music education, not just from a neuroscience perspective, from a psychological, emotional, spiritual, social perspective on
mm,
how these kids have been enhanced, lives had been enhanced because of music. I mean,
mhm,
music, structured music, so to speak, not just a music for the sake of having to play this song and that song, but a very structured music lessons that will enhance the cognitive abilities of children and strengthen the memory faculties. I have
mm.
students who had complained when they were kids, oh, Miss Joji, you are asking me to do many, many, many pages. I said, all you've got to do is just practice, practice, practice.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Yeah. Sometimes that's what it takes. I mean, you have to practice to refine those skills that you're
yeah,
really struggling with. I mean,
exactly.
you
And
know.
even for me now, music had helped me regain my, when after cancer we have chemo brain. I
Mhm.
literally have forgotten how to read the notes.
Oh,
Then
wow.
it took me some time, some years to regain it. Now
Mm.
I have played last year, I played a Haydn concerto. Now I'm tackling a Rachmaninoff piano concerto, and that's very tough. I said
Yes.
even just one little small step or one little measure at a time. But
Uh-huh.
you
Oh my
know, a-
goodness.
after that piano concerto that I have learned last year, I feel like I have been given a certificate, WBN certificate after my name. It means walking billboard for neuroplasticity.
Oh,
I
okay.
made it up. Walking billboard because literally I forgot how to read the notes. When I saw the
Uh-huh.
notes before, after chemo, I only saw like dots floating on the lines.
Oh,
And I was not
wow.
able to, and that was actually the reason why I refused to have 12 more months of chemo, because that's what
Mm,
happened after just 6 months of chemo. I said, no,
mhm.
I was
Yeah.
prepared to die if that's going to be. So,
Yeah.
anyway, I'm taking you so much time, and thank you
No,
so
it's
much
okay.
again.
Well, thank you so much. It's an honor talking to you, and I'll call you back and we'll talk some more. But hopefully, I'll see you soon. Okay.
Yes,
Hold
well,
on. Let me let.
I'm part of the book Your Deepest Why, and the
Oh,
title of my chapter would be "You Can't Die with the Music Inside You."
I love
Because
it.
I'm going to have my music to be released, the children's lullaby,
Mhm.
to be released this year. And that's why I'm working on this to get things refined. And by
Mhm.
the way, one of my music students actually, he was with me for quite 5 6 years or so. He became an engineer, but yet he landed in a job as a music and video producer.
Well,
So
look
he's
at
going to
that.
help me.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And he had,
So,
yes.
I would love
So,
to interview him one day. So introduce him to me so I can go ahead and interview him about how it shifted his life. That would be great.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I have
Okay.
students. I have students all over the world. You can interview my student in Australia who became a
Yes, I would
principal.
love that. I would love that. So yeah, we'll stay in touch, and I'm gonna be interviewing another person. Her name is Dr. Gloria Hecker. So those of you that are watching, I want you to stay tuned because we're going to be interviewing her in a little bit. So Joji, I love you. You stay amazing like always. And I'm going to play this before we leave. Give me a second.
Thanks for tuning in to Power Talk Productions with Dr. B. We hope today's episode inspires you to elevate your business and life. Want more visibility and impact? Advertise your business on our show. We're also looking for guests to share their stories and expertise. For sponsorships or interviews, contact us directly. Let's shine together and make a lasting impact. Thanks for connecting with Dr. B, the ultimate legacy builder. Until next time, dare to be you. Step into your greatness and leave a lasting legacy.